To other news now, residents of the Kayamandi township in Stellenbosch are facing a double blow. Earlier this month, they lost their homes in a fire that destroyed 300 shacks. Since then, they've been promised building material from the National Human Settlements Department, but many still are sleeping without a roof over their heads. Some have been able to get material from the local municipality and from friends. One resident who's still waiting for help has lived in the area since 1994. He says all he's heard since then has been empty promises. Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien joins us now. Yazeed, good afternoon to you. What are people saying there?
Good afternoon, Stephen. It's been quite a busy day over here in Kayamandi township in Stellenbosch. I'm standing inside a 5-meter by 6-meter shack that is being rebuilt. The owner is Mr. David Petros, and he says he lives in this shack with 5 other family members. Now, this morning we had the Deputy Minister of Home Affairs coming to the township to help residents get the ID documents. That, of course, is needed for them to do simple things like opening up a bank account again after losing all their documentation, such as bank cards, and also, more importantly, to vote in the 29th of May election. Unfortunately, though, the Department of Human Settlements has not yet delivered the materials that it had said it would deliver to residents here to rebuild their shacks. Now, one of the residents here, like I mentioned, is Mr. David Petros, and I'm now going to talk to him about the situation for him and others as well living here in Kayamandi. Mr. Petros, good afternoon and welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Hello, sir. My name is David Petros.
Mr. Petros, tell me about the rebuilding of your shack. On 6th of April, a fire destroyed many homes here. And what has happened for you since then?
I was not here when the fire started here, and I lost everything. Everything. So I started to rebuild. They promised us to bring material, but since we've been waiting for long, and I just tried to spend the money what I did have to buy material that I can start build, because I don't know when they're going to bring material.
Now, my understanding is that you have lived here in this Kayamandi area since 1994, and you're still living in a shack. How do you feel about all of this?
No, it's not right. They just keep promising they were going to build the houses, but they don't. They start and then they don't know what happened. They just take few people. The other people who don't even know, they are not from Kayamandi, but they did get houses, you see. And we try to ask what's going on, but we find nothing. And the last person who talked to us, he said to us, we're going to stay here until Jesus Christ come back.
I think that might be still a long time away. I don't think so. That essentially, that person saying he or she feels that they will live here forever.
He tells us that we are going to stay in these shacks forever.
So,
because we don't know when Jesus Christ will come back.
Exactly, we don't know when Jesus is going to come back. But I want to come back to your shack. So I can see that you've got some new materials, and there are some recycled materials that you've saved from the fire. So has the municipality or the National Human Settlements Department not given you any materials?
We're still waiting for the material. We don't know when it's going to come. That's why I buy material to start to build my shack again.
And has it been quite expensive for you?
It's very expensive because I don't have money, but I try. You see. I do have family to support also. So that's why.
Well, Mr. Petros, thank you for sharing your story with us, and we wish you all the best. So, Stephen, the idea is just to understand from people on the ground what they are experiencing here in Kayamandi. Not all the shacks have been rebuilt. I've been walking around here for some part of today. There are still many shacks that need to be built in this area. We have been told by the local ward councillor that the the National Department of Human Settlements has promised to deliver the building materials by tomorrow. It's been almost 2 weeks, and that is the situation at the moment here in Kayamandi.
Yazeed Kamaldien, thank you very much indeed, live there on that scene. So many stories coming out of incidents like that.